Hey y'all, it's Vonnie with the Get Down Podcast, and we are back with another episode. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. Hope everybody's having a great day, a safe day, wherever you are tuning in to the podcast. I hope everybody's having a great day. Divisional round, y'all. We are in the divisional round weekend for the NFL. More great games to be coming up this coming up weekend and stuff. Again, my team isn't playing, so it is what it is. But we are on to the divisional rounds, and we are going to break down the brackets, and I'm gonna let y'all know who I chose the last time. And before we get started, I just want y'all to know my picks that I did of my previous video for the first playoff scenario. I am 5-1, so I can clap it up for myself. I'm 5-1 when it comes to the picks. I wanted the Steelers for the upset. I did, but Lamar, he do his thing, and Russell Wilson. I don't know. Sometimes the play calling just don't be there when you're watching the games. It don't, and then it's just like, dang, like why'd you do that? Why you make that play? But I am 5-1 when it comes to my picks. So when I make these picks, majority of the time I'm right, of who I feel is going to win or who will the upset. My previous year when I did it, I think I was like 4-2 for the first scenario, and then I was 5-1 I think for the next one, something like that, because it changes because every round, two more teams or whatever, they get knocked out. But I am 5-1 with my record and my streak, so excuse me, we're gonna see how it is for the divisional round. I'm gonna just add on to my my record, but I am 5-1, so I did good with that. So all right, y'all, let's get straight into it. Okay, so for the AFC divisional playoff bracket schedule of games, we have Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. We got Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens. Okay, so the Chiefs and the Texans, they are going to be playing January 18th at 4:30, and the Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens, they will be playing Sunday, January 19th at 6:30. Okay, the NFC divisional playoff bracket schedule of games, we got Detroit Lions, Washington Commanders, Philadelphia Eagles, and Los Angeles Rams. Okay, Detroit Lions and Washington Commanders, they play January 18th at 8 p.m. Philadelphia Eagles and Los Angeles Rams, they play Sunday, January 19th at 3 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in and watch the games and stuff, just to see what's going to happen. Like I said, even if your team is not, and I've stated it before, and I'm going to say it again, when the playoffs happen, and even the Super Bowl, mainly the Super Bowl, but when the playoffs happen, even if your team is not in it, it's still enjoyable to see. It is. Same thing goes for the Super Bowl. Your team is not playing in it. It's cool to see, the teams that are playing and who's going to win and who you feel should win. And then with that happening, you got your Super Bowl commercials in between. And then people mainly look at the Super Bowl for the halftime performance, depending on who's going to perform. So this year we do got Kendrick Lamar performing. I mean, that halftime show finna be epic all the way, for real. So, excuse me, y'all. We're going to go down and see the brackets right here. And I'm going to make my picks. That way you guys can see it too. So, if it'll pull up the... Okay. This one's not going to do it, actually. All right, here we go. We'll go to the bottom of it. All right, we're gonna start with the first one, okay? Chiefs and the Texans. The Texans go to Kansas City. We already know Kansas City Stadium. That's probably one of the hardest stadiums to play at, as long as some other ones, but that is the top stadium really to play at. CJ Stroud, he's no stranger to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is no stranger to CJ Stroud. They both know each other. They play against each other. They played against each other before in the playoffs. So this is just a repetitive dream. And this is a repetitive dream that is going on. And This might be a high score game, maybe not high score, depending on the defensive side, because defense do win championships. But you got to take the load off the defense side, and the offense needs to be the ones making all the plays too and stuff. So I do like all of the games. I like this game. It's going to be a great game. Like I said, CJ Stroud and Patrick Mahomes, they're no stranger to each other. Andy Reid, great coach. He does great play calling. All of the plays. Travis, he got Kelsey, you got Pacheco, you got Isaiah. You got some, you got some players on your teams that's gonna be making the plays for you, that can get open for you. Even if you're not gonna run the whole time, Patrick, you got players that can do it for you. CJ Stroud, he got his players on his end as well. So I do, I like the Texans for the upset. I do. That's probably not gonna happen, but I like the Texans for the upset. It's just time to come to a halt for the Chiefs. And I'm gonna tell you this: before Patrick stepped on the scene and is with that organization right now, the Chiefs were never talked about. They were a very quiet team. I remember a time when they were a very quiet team. Nobody talked about them. But now that Mahomes is in the picture, it's the Chiefs this, the Chiefs that. Don't you go against Mahomes. Don't bet against him. And I get that. I get it. But you want to see somebody new step on the scene. You don't want to see the same player over and over, or the same team over and over. Always winning or always advancing to the next. So I might take an L on this one, but I like the Chiefs for the upset. They can go in there and pull an upset on I like the Texans for the upset. They can go in there and pull an upset on the Chiefs, quiet the stadium, quiet the fans. This is the Chiefs' time. They're trying to make a more statement saying, hey, we're here. We can battle against y'all. We can play against y'all. Patrick, you want to do this? Okay, I'm CJ Stroud. I can do this too. It's a good fought game. They're not scared of the Chiefs. Nobody should be scared of the Chiefs. They're just another team in the NFL like any other team. That's all that it is. So I do like the Texans for the upset. Patrick Mahomes, it's time to really quiet your name. It's time to quiet your name, okay? You are talked about so much to where it's nobody that can just get past you. Who's gonna get past me? It's time to quiet your name. Seriously. So I do got the Texans winning. I mean, hey, they won the last game. I was right with it. So CJ, if you could just push through this game, I will definitely give you 100 more flowers, young man, because you definitely deserve it. So I do got the Texans for my first pick. Just so y'all know. All right, the next Saturday game, we got Lions and Commanders. The Commanders go to Detroit and play Jared Goff there. I did see a clip of ESPN a little bit earlier, and Stephen A. Smith and Ryan Clark and Cam Newton, they were all talking, and they were pretty much saying like, hey, I got more faith in Jaden Daniels than I do in Jared Goff. And I'm going to expound on that too. I do agree with the fellas. I do agree with the commentators that do give their points with their game. The last 4 previous games that Jaden Daniels has played, I mean, my God, this young man, he's coming back in the fourth quarter or even going into overtime, and they're winning. They're pulling out wins. I mean, my God, no other team. And this is a rookie. Jaden is a rookie, okay? He's still at the baby level. He haven't even advanced yet. And to even be a rookie and to push your team to go this far, to get in the playoffs, it's really mind-blowing. It is. You got McLaurin. You have your running back. I mean, Jaden, he do have some weapons on this side. Jared Goff, he got a little bit more weapons. He do. Amon St. Brown, I mean, he got more weapons that he can point to and go to versus Jaden Daniels, who do I have a little bit more faith in as far as like how they're going to push throughout the game. And Jaden Daniels, like I said, this is a young man. He is a rookie. He done had four comeback games that they have won. I mean, it's always that dark horse, maybe one or two. It's always that dark horse team or teams where it's like, yeah, this is really the team to look at. Like, this is the team. Oh, I don't know about playing them. I mean, it's never the one-seeders. It's never the team that's resting. You know, the Chiefs and the Lions, they've been resting. They've been practicing. Okay, cool. They ready to refresh and get back up versus a team that's still constantly in their rejuvenating like mode and like feeling and stuff. It's like, I'm ready. Versus the one seed, you know, the one seeds, they sit, they chill, they relax, and they seen who's gonna come to them. The Texans and Commanders, Chiefs, you got them. Lions, you guys have them. So, you know, like I said, give flowers where they're due. And Jaden Daniels, he definitely deserves his flowers for being a rookie and pushing his team this far. I mean, ain't nobody else did that. Nobody else have done that before. I mean, Jared Goff, it ain't nothing against you. I mean, you know, you done brought back hope to the city of Detroit, because when Matthew Stafford was there, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing at all. You the one that brought life back to the city. You brought a good feeling back to the city, a great feeling. And the fans there, they respect you for that, you know? So this will be the later game on Saturday that is going to be held. So my winner for this game, I gotta go with the Lions. The Lions will still advance. They're going to do what they got to do. And the defense is very strong on the Lions side. It is. They got a very tough defense. You know, they may stop Jaden from running so much. They just might do that. They want to keep him in the pocket. They want to get as much sacks as they can. I mean, they don't want him running around, because I guarantee you, when quarterbacks, they can't find a wide receiver, or if it's a hole open or whatever, they're gonna take off and run. Lamar does it. Mahomes does it. Dak does it. You know, Josh Allen, he does the same thing. So, you know, it's gonna be a high score game, but I'm sorry, Jaden, y'all bus ride stops at this point. The Lions ain't finna let y'all come in there and beat them. No way at all. So I do got the Lions for that game. Sorry, Jaden. I mean, you still get your flowers because you've advanced this far, but I think this game comes to a halt for you guys, and y'all do not advance out of respect. So I got to give it to the Lions for this game. All right, let's go to the Sunday game. First game, 3 p.m. We got the Rams going to Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts and Matthew Stafford, they're no strangers to one another. They've had some games in the past where the Rams have actually won, you know, and their record against the Lions, I think it was like it's like 19 and something, 20 and something. I mean, the Lions against the Eagles, it's pretty tight knit, you know. I do like this game, all of the games, you know, the playoff game. This is a great game to be held. You got Saquon Barkley, you got Smith, you got who else do you have for the Eagles? You got you got the offensive linemen. You got your guys there, Jalen, that will be open for you. And you know, you got your defensive side. You got Darius Slater. And that brother know how to pick some picks. He really do. Rams side, Matthew, he got Puka, he got Kyron Williams. I mean, I don't need to name everybody. It's just a few names that actually stand out and, you know, be the star players of the games, catching yards or running yards. You know, this is a great game. This to me might be the high score game out of all the games that are going to be played. I feel like this might be a high score game. Matthew Stafford, he needs more he just needs a little bit more to his name. Like I stated before, when he was with Detroit, none of that happened. And sometimes the player got to move around to go to a different team in order to advance more. You know, you can't stay with the team as much as you may want to because you got your family out there. Whatever the case is, sometimes going to another city and different environment, I mean, it betters you and it brings the better you out. You know, so the winner for this game for the Eagles and the Rams. Eagles. Got to give it to the Eagles. I don't think the Rams are going to really pull an upset. They may make it close, but I don't see an upset coming from the Rams. They have some kinks in there that they got to fix. And the same thing with the Eagles. But the Eagles, they're not going to do anything and put themselves on the front line to where it got to come down to the last few seconds where somebody kicking a field goal. No, that ain't the case at all. Jalen Hurts, I mean, yeah, he gets tackled a lot. He gets sacked. Any quarterback can get sacked, okay? Not every quarterback run or things like that. Every quarterback have a time where they get sacked. But Jalen, he's not going to stay in the pocket long. Like I stated, you know, if you got that opening path and he can't find his receivers to get open, whatever the case is, he's going to take off and run. You know, he's a pretty big quarterback. He's a pretty tall quarterback. And I don't see the Rams defense coming in there doing, you know, yeah, you got Sam Darnold. I get it. But he's not going to be sacking Jalen Hurts all game. I give Sam at least 2 sacks the whole game. Just 2 sacks at most the whole game. But other than that, Jalen, he going to be making the plays. He going to give it to Saquon. Saquon going to make sure he run and nobody tackle him because that's Saquon, you know. So I do got the Eagles winning this game. Rams, you're out of there. You're in my division. So I do hope that the Eagles stomp y'all butts. I'm not finna cheer for y'all. Not at all. But I think y'all come to an end right here. Same with the Commanders. You guys come to an end this game too. And Jalen Hurts sends y'all back on the bus and y'all go back home to Los Angeles. I do got the Eagles winning this game. All right. Last but not least, we got the Bills and the Ravens. Ravens go to Buffalo to meet Josh Allen and the Bills. This is another great game. You got John Harbaugh versus Sean McDermott. Both head coaches. Everybody's familiar with each other. You got actually in the Lions and the Rams game, it has been stated that there will be snow. It will be snow for that game. So the Eagles are no team to where they can't play in any of those kind of conditions. And being in Los Angeles, you don't get those kind of weather type things. So that'll be a hinder for the Rams, which is still why I chose the Eagles. But the Eagles, they can handle all of that. But it will be snowing for that game. That's the only game actually where the weather is just supposed to be crazy. All the other games, nothing has been stated, so it's just supposed to be regular. But the Rams and the Eagles games, it is supposed to be snowing. So I know that's going to be a hard fought game to be running in the snow, making the passes in the snow, all of that stuff. All right, y'all, let's go back to the Ravens and Bills. So Sean McDermott and you got John Harbaugh. They're no stranger to each other. They both know each other. They have played each other previously in playoff games years before. So they know each other's schemes. They know each other's plays. They know Lamar and Josh. They both are going to be running in this game. I mean, you got 2 quarterbacks that's going to be running their butts off in this game. For real. Josh, he does it a lot. He do. He can get, as long as he can find Stephon Diggs and his other wide receivers, you know, that'll be good. To me, this will probably be maybe mid-high score game. It'll be close. You know, the winner may lose by maybe 3 points at max because of how well these two teams know each other. And I think the last time that they actually played each other, I want to say the Bills won 35-10. 35-10. So, I mean, they don't be playing. That's another tough place to play at up there in Buffalo. Those fans there are crazy. They are wild. They really are. So I know Lamar, he's going to be giving the ball a lot to probably Derrick Henry. You know, Derrick Henry may have a lot of touches. 16 touches, about maybe 90 yards. I give that to Derrick Henry. Lamar, he's going to throw for a couple of touchdown passes. Josh Allen will too, you know. This is going to be an intriguing game, and this is the later game on Sunday. We got that Sunday night football game. So the weather there, it should be good. The climate and everything, kickoff, all of that. It all should be good. No weather delay or anything. All of that's going to be good. So for my pick of this game, I got to go with the Bills. I got to go with the Bills. I just think Josh Allen got a little more tricks up his sleeve that he's going to be doing in this game that we've never seen before. Same with Lamar, but Josh Allen, he's kind of in the reign for winning MVP, and you know, the brother, he just might get it. Josh Allen just might get that award. I do like the Bills in here. I just don't think the Ravens are going to pull an upset. I don't think they're going to do anything to really pull an upset like that. The game might be close, but pulling an upset, that's something different. That's not the same thing at all. So I do like, I like who I chose for all the games. You know, we'll see what the outcome comes in. Like I said before, I am 5-1 with my picks. So once the divisional round is over, we'll add everything up and we'll see, you know, where I stand. But I do like the Bills for the last game. I do like them winning the last thing, and then they're going to go on for the championship game, which I do love to see. Can't wait to see that. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of this video. Comment down below your own picks of who you think will win every game personally. Share this video too with anyone and everyone that you know, whether they like sports or they just want to hear people give their feedback and comment on some topic. Share this video, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I drop videos on this channel. If that is all, always remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed, you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video.